So the match finishes Forest 3, Spurs 0. And at the end, wait, it doesn't sound as good coming from me.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Marinakis?
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Little louder?
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Well, as soon as we scored 3, we need to hear it 3 times.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Hold that, Spurs! Hold that! You are so crap! And I warned you, you don't come to my ground and win. I warned you. I told you Frankenstein is crap. I told you your players are crap. I said 3 players get in. I apologize. None of your players get into my team. I apologize to any of the Forest players who I had replaced with one of those scummy Spurs players. What a performance. What a performance. Absolutely schooled them. Schooled them. We always beat Spurs. We always beat Spurs. That is the most complete performance of the season so far. It really is. It was too easy, man. It was too easy. I had time to get changed in the middle of the match. I literally had time to get changed in the middle of the match because it was so comfortable. And the goals were just worldies, man. Worldies. We played 12 versus 11. We even said to scummy Spurs, have the ref. Have the ref. We don't need him. We got Sangare. We've got Sangare. I can't tell you guys how happy I am right now. I really can't. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well. Make sure you get your player ratings in. Make sure you check out the sponsors, OK Jerseys. Use code FFTV for a further 8% off your football shirts. Scan the QR code or click on that link. And then, one more time? All right, seeing that you guys want it.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Look, this player rate is very easy. Every single player is a 10. Okay, they're not all 10s, but they're close to 10s. We absolutely schooled them. Murillo, sensation. By the way, I want to see nothing but apologies. You guys do it to me. Okay, I'm going to be petty. I want apologies from each and every one of you who have been cussing down John Victor and not in fact, the apologies need to come to me because I kept telling you he's a fantastic goalkeeper. You guys don't want to listen. You guys need to do your research. Listen to what I tell you. Listen to what I tell you, man. He is an absolute baller of a keeper. Cleaned up today. So what a performance from him. Milenkovic won every header. Murillo took the mick out of Spurs. Nico Williams was up against, I think, Kudus. Where was Kudus? I keep hearing Kudus. Kudus is our savior. Us Spurs fans, we love Kudus. He's a proper baller, you know. Techie, they kept telling me. Techie. Big up to Steph with the 5 coffees. She goes, streamed it from my hotel room. Now having a cocktail at the pool to celebrate. You enjoy your holiday, Steph. You've earned it. Thanks so much for the 5 coffees. It's so generous of you. Anderson schooled them. Sangare, man. Talk about a way to say goodbye for a month. That performance was X-rated. It was just X-rated, man. There's no better way to describe it. He made Bonnie Blue look PG today with his performance. But it was cruel, man. I mean, Spurs come with little baby Gray and little Bentancur, and they come up against the brutes of Anderson and Sangare. It was not fair. It was not fair on them, man. And then I thought Hudson Odoi looked like Hudson Odoi. He's been talking about getting the goal. And I've been thinking, like, is he over trying for the goal? And you know what? Sangare has been hearing these interviews. And he's like, you know, I could have just dinked Vicario and took the piss more. But no, he's like, I'm going to give it to a plate to Hudson Odoi. Bang, in it goes. And then that second goal, he meant it. He meant it. Saw Vicario off his line, and he's like, I'm gonna hit him from here. I'm gonna hit him from here. Boom, in it goes. And then Sangare's finish, man. My God. Do you guys know how hard it is to cut across the ball the way he did from that distance and hit the side netting with it? Like, what are we saying, man? What are we saying? That was disgusting. Big up to Yahya with the 20. He says, big up, bro. Where is George with his chest? Don't worry. I'll get to George. I'll get to Deji. I'll get to Saba. I'll get to Sean. I'll get to Ben. I'll get to Sim. I'll get to Expressions. The list is long. We've got 8 days to cook them. Big up to Conan. He says, come on, US. I ain't even saying that dirty word. Thank you so much for the 279. Like, this was football. This was football. This was not Daesh ball. This was Forest ball. This was beautiful. Beautiful. I can just sit here and, you know what? I wish I smoked cigars, because I'd be lighting one up right now. I'd be lighting one up right now. And I would like for you guys, there's 1,000 of you in here, by the way. I would like you guys to light up the like buttons. We're on 135 likes. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Mark with the £2 says Sangare deserved his goal today. Sangare just deserves a lot of apologies from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Good birthday present for what? Yeah, it's his birthday today, isn't he? It's his birthday today. All right, let's jump into the player ratings. Let's milk the hell out of this, right? Let's milk their hell. We can't let Sangare leave for AFCON. I would like someone just to stamp on his toe. I know it sounds horrible. But if someone could just stamp on his toe so he'd be out like 3 or 4 days. I don't know if anyone's ever played Football Manager, and you know when they get a stubbed toe and it says 2 to 3 days? Just so he misses his flight. I know we're not meant to, as content creators, say things like this and, you know, wish ill on anyone. But I kind of want him to stub his toe. I want him to stay, man. I want him to stay. Okay, let's get into the player ratings. Is that bad of me to say? Or am I secretly saying what you guys are thinking? Like, let me know. Let me know. Good time for him to get a cold. Yeah, man. This Forest fan is in Seychelles. Man, my missus bugging me for like 15 years to take her. Is it nice there? And Goshi is a very happy fan. Well done, my Forest team. Love from Chase. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Okay, I'm giving John Victor. I'm just coming straight out and saying it, guys. He's a 9. He's a good kicker of the ball. He's a good kicker of the ball. Big up to Mark. He says all Sangare's haters are eating spuds today. Facts. You Reds. Facts. Like what is his kicking is better than Sells'. I think it's more accurate, and he play it out short. And can someone wait? Can someone tell me what Spurs' XG was? What was Spurs' XG? Tell me it was below like 0.5. Victor had nothing to do, facts, but when I had to kick the ball a couple of times. 0.34, 0.37. Which one is it? 0.37. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait, make your minds up, man. Most of you are saying 0.37. That's a little too high for my liking. I wanted a 0.00, but okay. Well, their only shot that I can remember, guys, was Gray's shot. You lot are saying he had nothing to do. Big John had to get there and save it. Big John had to get there and save it. That's a great save. I'm giving him a 9. Let's see what you agenderists are saying. 7.89. Nasty work from you lot. Nasty work from you lot. By the way, there's over 1,000 in here. Why are we on 260 likes? What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? Why are we not playing like this every single game? Amit, that's a very good question. It's a very simple answer. Because he's been selecting Odoi. Okay, it's not all Ndoi's fault. But the team just looks so balanced today. I'm getting emotional on how balanced that team looked today. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I agree, Wolfie. 7 for me. 7, Jace. Agenda. Okay, Savona. I thought Savona was okay today. I don't think he needed to pick up a yellow card. I know that ref was on the take. I'm not even saying allegedly. That ref was on the take. Okay. I thought Savona was okay. I didn't think he was sensational. I'm trying to think back. It's like a 7. I mean, no one is getting lower than a 7 today for me. No one. I don't think there was much to do for him. I'm giving him a 7. I'm just playing back the game in my head, and I can't remember anything stand out from him. It's mainly Odoi's fault. It's true. I don't want to scapegoat him. That's harsh. You guys got 7.7. If I missed, did he do something that I forgot about? Or are you guys just doing the whole minimum 8 for everyone kind of thing? Savona is a bit of a weak link. Fine today, but not the best defensively. Savona is growing on you, says Graham. Pause. Okay. Let's move on. Milenkovic, for me, was silently an absolute beast. Beast mode on. Serbinator mode on. I'll be back mode on. Serbinator Judgment Day was today. They couldn't get past him, man. Like, did Richarlison started bleeding at one point just because the Serbinator looked at him? Just by looking at him, Richarlison's bottom lip exploded. And you're going to tell me he's not scary? Absolute rock solid today. Nothing got past him. Beast mode on. 9. 9 for me. 9. How do you make another man's lip explode just by looking at him? It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what you guys did. 8.5. He should have scored, by the way. Like, he's not a 10. He should have scored. He should have got me my 4th goal in the first half. That header, I expect better from the Serbinator. But my God, would I never say that to his face. 9 out of from me, 8.5 from you guys. Murillo. Murillo is the reason I knew we were going to win. And I prayed a lot as well. Those are the 2 reasons. Murillo changes things so much at the back. And sometimes I can't even like explain what it is. He's just so big and wide and strong and low center of gravity. He can defend, can play the ball forward. His passes were good. He's got the pace. Like, what's he missing? Maybe a little bit in the air, but I think he's improved on that. Like, he's just unbelievable. I just feel like my heart is at ease when he's on the bench. Oh, wait, when on the bench? When he's on the pitch. My bad. Like, I don't even think there was anything ridiculously outstanding about him today. I just thought positionally he was perfect. His reading of the game was sublime. The passing was spot on. There's a couple of nice crossfield balls as well. I loved him today. He's a 9 for me as well. Before I show you guys what you guys did, make sure you've hit the like button. And big up to Penny. She says, come on, you Reds. Big up to you, Wolfie. Hudson Odoi goal. Wow, man of the match. There's an argument for Hudson Odoi to be man of the match. We're going to get into all of this. We're going to just slow cook Spurs right now in these player ratings. As we're praising Forest, I'm going to keep chucking a couple of Spurs little digs in there because, lads, it's only Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? It's only Tottenham. You guys went 8.7 on Murillo. Fair. You can still vote, by the way. If you haven't voted, it's free to do. Just click on the link, get your votes in. It's a live count. Okay. Nico Williams. Now, I did warn the Spurs lot about Nico Williams. Where is Nico Williams? What's his name again? W. Well, he did get the W today, didn't he? Look, Spurs are crap. Okay. I keep telling them if they finish 16th, they've progressed this season. And they're too stupid and stuck up to understand that that's what they should be aiming for. Right. So the Spurs fans will be crying right now. But the Spurs fans keep telling me about this guy called Muhammad Kudus, or as Lawless calls him, the West Ham fan, Muhammad Judas. And I'm not sure I really saw him today. Now, if Spurs are relying on Judas to save them this season, then he damn well better hope he doesn't come across Nico Williams again. Because Nico Williams just destroyed him, man. Even when Kudus tried to do his dumbass step overs and stuff, Nico Williams is just there, like he's just there watching him like this. And then pow! Takes the ball off him. It's like he said, Skidders, you're coming to a gunfight with a knife? You called out a knife? This is a knife. And he whips out his freaking AK. He just destroyed him. Just destroyed him. I'd be surprised if Nico Williams broke a sweat today against their best player. Nico Williams was brilliant today. Brilliant today. I gave him a 9. A 9. Oh, kudos. I thought you were talking about Chris Commons. What's Chris Commons got to do with this game, man? I mean, Chris Commons is a whole other debate, right? Because Ez doesn't think he's Judas. But I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that publicly. I don't know. Have I just thrown Ez under the bus? I don't know. Just say it slipped out. It slipped. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me. Anyway, I give him a 9. 8.3 from you guys. What a reaction to the third goal, Wolfie. Oh man, did I don't. You know, I can never watch myself back, and maybe I will watch myself back for this one. I'm sweating, guys. I'm sorry. I know it sounds nasty and stuff, but I'm still hot. Can we start rating the refs too? Maybe we'll add that in there. Okay. You guys went 8.3. I'm just enjoying this nice slow cooking of Spurs as we talk about how amazing our players are. And speaking of amazing, if you guys didn't unanimously give my guy here a 10, I don't want to hear this. I gave him a 9. I gave him a 9.5 stuff. His average should be 10 because all of you gave him a 10. Spoiler alert, he's a 10. He's a 10. It was a perfect performance. So if you guys haven't given him a 10, there are penalties to be paid. If you scored him below a 10, you owe me a coffee. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Henny, you owe me a coffee. Bad boy, you owe me 9.9 is not good enough. You owe me a coffee. And I've got all day. I'll sit here and wait. First goal was his, and third, of course. Fitness way up, 4 games, nice touches. The finish was disgusting. The finish, even if it just had an average game and he sends in a thunderbolt like that, makes him a 10. And it's against Spurs. If I could give him an 11, I would. Wolfie, I just watched back your celebrations. I'm bad, but you're going to have a heart attack. Steve, you owe me a coffee as well. 9.9 is not good enough. NC, you owe me a coffee. I'm about to rack up some coffees here. Jace, you owe me a coffee. What? So when I reveal your scores now, it's not going to say 10. Is that what you lot are telling me? Is that what you lot are telling me? Tripwire, you good? You don't owe me a coffee. Big up Jace for the 21 months, by the way. Thank you so much. Where's the coffee button? Exclamation mark coffee, and that will give you the link there. Roberto Carlos just friended him, apparently. Do you know what? It was Carlitos-esque. It really was. Let's talk about him before I reveal your score. I swear to God, if you lot haven't given him a 10. I swear to God. 9.9 on Sofa. Did he get 9.9 on SofaScore? I've never seen that on SofaScore. Okay. Boss the midfield. Can we just talk about his pressing? All right. For all of you like Sangare's slow, he's lazy. Sangare was pressing Vicario in the first half consistently, man, and then getting himself back into position. But he's unfit. He doesn't move. He turns slow. He was everywhere. He was everywhere. Why do you think we scored that first goal? Hello, who pressed Archie Gray and got the ball off him? This guy. Why do you think I've been saying we need a box crashing midfielder? He's needed the handbrake to be released on him so he can get to the edge of the box so he can send those thunderbolts in for that third goal. 10. No lower than a 10. Oh my God, you guys are disgusting. 9.5. Nine and a half. I'm ashamed of you. I think Spurs fans who were trolling would have given him a 10. Fess up now. Who didn't give him a 10? Mark, I know you didn't. Spurs fans would have given him a 10. Big up Mike. Look, Mike's the real one. Look what Mike's saying here, right? Why don't you lot listen to Mike more often? Sangare, man of the match, no question. Thank you for the £2, bro. Yeah, Mike, you better have given him a 10 as well. By previous ratings, all 10s. Big up to Bad Boy. He goes, hopefully it will cover the coffee. Sorry for the 9.9 Sangare. I respect a man who knows when he was wrong and can hold his hands up. Big up to you, Bad Boy, man. That's very honorable of you to do that. It really is. I can respect that. You were still wrong, but you can hold your hands up. Shout out to you. You didn't give him a 10, Picky. Hit the coffee link. Hit the coffee link. Hudson Odoi arguably had his best ever game in a Forest shirt, and Sangare still man of the match. Matty, you're bang on the money. I can't look at this 9.5 anymore. You guys disgust me. Let's move on. Let's move on and talk about Anderson. Okay, I'm going to say something that's going to sound crazy, but it might sound funny as well. I don't know. Anderson was one of the worst players on the pitch today. I nearly said that with a straight face. And he was still good. He was still good. He wasn't a 10, man. He wasn't a 10. Anderson had a few sloppy passes in the first half, but he did just bully the crap out of Benton Core and Archie Gray. I just think his passing was a little off today. You were wrong, but you can hold your hands up, says the guy who wanted Daesh gone regardless of the results. I still do. I still do. I'm consistent, bro. I'm consistent. Am I right in saying that Anderson was one of the worst players on the pitch today, but he was still good? That just shows you how good a performance we had. Agreed, he was the worst, but still deserves a 9. Like, I didn't say the worst. I said one of the, and obviously you have to discount anyone who's playing in that dumb fluorescent yellow kit because they were all crap, right? I'm talking about the proper color, the red, the Garibaldi, right? And I don't. Let me say this again. If Anderson is the worst player on the pitch every game from now to the end of the season, Forest would win the league. I'll say it again. If Anderson is the worst player on the pitch every game, Forest will win the league. I'm still giving him an 8, 8.5. And I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't need to rely on Anderson today. What do you mean it makes no sense? By the way, Ez, I'll let your secret out. They look so much fitter than Spurs. Those bleep tests, these bloody bleep tests, man. If Anderson was worse playing like that, then maybe yes, I give him an 8. Exactly. Let's see what you guys did. 8.3. I actually think he was the 3rd worst player on the pitch, by the way. Which one? Your secret about Chris. I'll let Keith fill you in. Wolfie really wanted to give him a 7, but is drunk on a happy clapper juice at 8. I think he was an 8, bro. I think he was an 8. Anyway, you guys got an 8.3 on Anderson. God, let's get him off the screen. God, this player was so rubbish. Don't want to look at him anymore. Angers me. I would say the worst player on the pitch, joking aside, was Gibbs White. No, but he was. No, I retract what I said. I just wanted Gibbs White to score a goal and do the fingers in the ear celebration in front of the Spurs fans. Oh, I would have loved him to score it in the second half, then run all the way down the other side of the pitch, knee slide in front of them, and then fingers in the ears, and then Marinakis just to appear from nowhere and turn to the Spurs fans, and he just like looks at them, laughs, and then he says,
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
So that's maybe why I'm holding a little bit of an agenda, because that's how I dreamed of it last night. But he was okay. Like, some of his passes were crap. But he did get a free kick on target. I don't know. I might be harsh. I think he was a 7. I don't think when we were in full control of that game, he was too much of the heartbeat of the ticking of it. That's pure little brother hate. Yeah, man, I hate my little brother. Hate him. I'll give him a 7. You guys nearly went an 8. Am I agendering him here? Like, you guys nearly gone like a whole 1 above on him. Like, 7's still a good score, right? 7's a good score. It wasn't. I think his best performance this season was it against Brentford. Was it Brentford? Or Liverpool? Maybe Liverpool. I don't think he influenced the game. Am I eating Nando's chicken tonight? I feel like chicken tonight. Who remembers that advert? Anyway. Let's get on to the wingers. Hutchinson. Now do you guys see the difference between Hutchinson and Dan Odoi? Like, please. I don't even think Hutchinson had his best game today, but he takes on the fullback. He drives. He's busy. He closes. He presses. He's got a good cross. He should have scored in that second half as well. He probably should have had 2 penalties if it wasn't for this corrupt ref. I liked his performance. I didn't think it was amazing. I missed it. What did Sangare score? They gave him a 9.5, Jenny. Can you believe that? 9.5. All right. Hold on. Gibbs White 4. Apart from that, 10s all around. But if I could give my guy Sangare 15, yes, I'm a happy clapper today. But we mashed up the Spuds. Come on, you Reds. Okay, firstly, I agree with you on Sangare. I think 4's harsh on Gibbs White, bro. 4's harsh on Gibbs White. That's stepping into agenda territory. I gotta say, bro, we need to meet up at the Serpentine, have a cup of tea, and we gotta thrash out your agenda, bro. But thank you. Love you for the 4.99. Much love. A lot of you are saying 9 on Hutch. I don't think he was a 9 guy. I think he was an 8. He was very good. Maybe I just wanted him to score a goal too much. Look, his influence in the Leeds game was way better than it was today. Way better. I think it was an 8. It's good. Again, an 8. Very good score. Very good score. Like, remember, I'm the one who's been freaking flying the flag for him, man. I've been chatting to his brother Carlos. Big up to him. I've been saying, get him in the team. And he's been saying to me, patience, my young Padawan. He will get in that team. And now look at him. Savage George, Deji, Sean, Tobes, your boys took hell of a beating. And don't forget Mo, my brother, my so-called blood. Don't forget Expressions. Don't forget Young Jay. He's going to hold that as well. Anyway, I've got an 8. You guys got an 8.6. Look, I love Hutchinson. And I'm not going to begrudge him an 8.6 from you guys. And he was running and pressing towards the end. He was. By the way, I would have, on a side note, why didn't Backward come on? Like, he could have, it's like, you know, when you're just that comfortable against a crappy team. You know, like if you're in the League Cup and you're playing, I don't know, Grimsby Town or something. That was today. We played Grimsby today. Why didn't Backward get some minutes with 20 to go? Why didn't he bring on, I don't know, some of the youth players as well? You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have got some experience about how to beat a crappy team. But anyway, like, you know what I'm saying? It probably comes on Fulham. Oh, I hate playing Fulham away, man. Anyway, you guys went 8.6. Guys, do me a massive favor. There's still over 1,000 of you in here, and we are on 456 likes. That's not even 50% of you that have hit the like button. And do subscribe if you're new here as well. By the way, does anyone know where all the Spurs trollers are? You know, all those ones that were here when we had Ange and everything. I know they're watching. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You. That Spurs fan sitting there, smoke coming out of your ears right now, because you have to look at my face. My face. Which already annoys you as it is. But now you're looking at my face after you just let in 3. But I'll tell you what, I'll give you a break from looking at my face, and you guys can look at that. Look at that. Learn that letter and become familiar with it. Because that letter is going to be synonymous with Spurs this season. So just learn what that letter looks like, understand its meaning, and then just hold it with both hands. Anyway. Can I wait for the Savage show? I might jump on the Savage tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, let's move on and talk about... Oh, we got to talk about Hudson Odoi. I guess he was all right today. I mean, what did he really do apart from score a goal, then bang in a worldie, then cook Pedro porridge, man? That porridge got cooked today. Outside of that, did he really do anything? You know, what a performance, man. What a performance. Do you know what the key thing for me with Hudson Odoi was today? One of my biggest criticisms of him is I like a winger who, when they approach the fullback, slow down and then speed up. Yeah. Hudson Odoi, for me, slows down and then pulls the handbrake up, and then usually he'd lay it off to like Nico Williams or Anderson. Today, he did the slow down, speed up, change direction, go outside, go inside. He just kept it nice and spicy. And Pedro porridge was like porridge. It was just being stirred around. He was brilliant today. Brilliant today. Oozed of confidence. That second goal was disgusting. There's no better word to describe it than disgusting. I even thought he helped out defensively really well. I think he was brilliant. Brilliant today. Yeah, Curtis, man. We've got a long stream ahead of us. By the way, I'm straight from here over on Hassam's channel. Then from Hassam's channel, straight to Never a Foul. Then from there, I'm going to go and cook some more Spurs fans. It was not a cross. It was not a cross. I'm actually going to give Hudson Odoi. I don't think I've ever done this. I'm awarding 2 10s today. 2 10s. May get an FFTV mug later and raise it every time those Spurs mugs thought they could come to Sangare. Big up to you. FFTV mugs, they're in the store. Nice little present for the holidays, by the way. And then this one is the beauty right there. At the end of the day, we always win. I actually think, can I quickly show you? I'll show you guys in a minute. The best t-shirt right now, the most fitting one on the merch store, is Marinakis and Gibbs White standing there shaking hands with "We Always Win." I've got the t-shirt somewhere. I'll put it on for Grumpy Old Reds tomorrow. I'm giving him a 10. You even gave Daesh a 10 because it was Spurs. All right, let's see what you guys did. Wow, 9.4. You lot got me scratching my beard there. What did he do? What did he do wrong for you guys not to give him a 10? Like, did he have to score a hat trick or something? Reminds me of the Colback goal against West Brom in the Championship. It does a bit, but Colback cut across it. He hit it that one with his left foot, didn't he? I think Colback's one was better. If he meant that, if Colback meant it. You're gonna do 310. Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to do 310. Get an FFTV mug with Ant's face on it. What's not to like? There is one there, but they're not that popular. I think only Ant has bought all of the ones that have been bought. Wait. Whose goal do you lot think was better, Colback's or Hudson? I'm saying Colback's, man. If I'm assuming they both meant it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll watch both those goals over and over again on repeat. I have no problem with that. Always room for improvement. I hear it, but I thought he was pretty damn good today. Yeah, Colback's is better, man. Is anyone saying Hudson Odoi? Graham's saying Hudson Odoi. I mean, Colback had to score it against a better team and a better keeper. Let's bear that in mind. I mean, this was only against Spurs, right? I think Crypto could probably score against Vicario. Not to take anything away from what Callum Hudson-Odoi did. I'm just taking the mick out Spurs. Colback's goal on ESPN in America for months afterwards in the intro. It's a sickening goal, wasn't it? Yeah, you're saying Colback not in the Prem side, but we didn't play a Premier League team today. Anyway, we digress. So that's the second 10 of the day. And then Igor Jesus up front. I want to hear what Ant's got to say on Jesus. I really, really want to hear what Ant has to say on Jesus. It's been clear Ant's had an agenda against him all season. It comes from a Farmers League. It was over in Brazil for Farmers League. He doesn't score goals. 64 games, 8 goals. I just don't see how he's going to score goals. All right, fair enough. He didn't score today. I'm sorry, but he bullied the crap out of that defense. They told me Van de Ven and Romero. Some Spurs fans are stupid enough to say that's the best centre-back pairing in the league. He won everything. He won absolutely everything. Your beef with Van is the highlight of the day. You should hear what happens off air then. Thank you, Jet Setter. Thank you. Like, I'm sorry. He had a perfect game without scoring a goal. He just, you know what? There was some, this is going to sound weird. Right? There was something about the way he looked when he came on against Utrecht the other day that just said to me, I'm here. I don't know what there was, like an air of arrogance, like Utrecht? We're drawing with Utrecht? Let me get on and sort this out. And today he was like, Spurs? I've never heard of Spurs. He just bullied Van de Ven. Ooh, Mickey Blue Eyes. Ooh, quickest defender in the league. Ooh, bullied. Romero, petulant. Oh, I'm a bully. I break people's leg. Bullied. Hold up play, link up. There was times where he came back and played CDM just to take the mick a little bit, and he grabbed the ball. But then Ant will still be like, "Who's our striker?" If I can change and you can change, everyone can change except Spurs, says Keith. Very good, very good. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a 10 just to annoy Ant, right? Because Ant's got his agenda. If he'd got a goal today as well, just to cap it off. Nah, he's a 10. Screw it. 3 10s in a game is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. But is it something you're not surprised by? You know what I'm saying? With being against a championship team like Spurs. Let's see what you guys did. Whoa! 8.78. How many times did Ant vote to bring his average down, man? .78. Like, I know strikers, like, I know with you guys, strikers have to score goals. So for you lot, strikers can score a goal and play crap for 89 minutes, and you lot would give them a 10. I flipped up on Jesus last week, you muppet. Oh, you did the old.
We have a flip-flop. Everyone changes their mind. Like they didn't say that last time.
Anyway, you lot are harsh. You lot got agendas here. 8.78. Guys, please, quick reminder, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new. All right, let's get into the subs. Now, it feels like we didn't actually make any subs. It was so long since we made it. Did we make subs? We did, didn't we? Douglas Luiz came on. My guy Luiz, 85th minute. I thought he had a few decent touches in there. I thought he looked fine when he came on. He's getting an 8. You guys gave him a 7.1. Oh my God, Dan Odoi came on. Yo, Dice, you've just lost a mark on your player ratings, mate. Wait, I'm not even joking. Dan Odoi came on. Did he? Is this right? Dan Odoi came on. You were so happy clapping you didn't. I didn't notice. Oh wait, was that for Hudson Odoi? I was too busy applauding Hudson Odoi off. Did he touch the ball? Did he touch the ball? That's God, I didn't see him, man. I can't score him. I didn't see him. It's like John Cena settings, man. I couldn't see him. You know, last match and all that stuff. I'm just gonna put your score. I don't know what I didn't see him. 5.5. Until he was shocking, dreadful player needs selling, says Tim. I didn't see him. I genuinely didn't. Maybe that tells you what. I mean, to be fair to him, it says here the 90th minute. The 90th minute could have been longer than that. Anyway, let's do Sean Dyche. I was gonna give Dyche a 10 until I saw the substitute, man. Look, joking aside, my one criticism of today was I just thought he took too long with the subs. There was a little period where Spurs were starting to press us a little at 2-0. But you know what? We then went and got the third. I can't hold it against him, man. He beat Spurs and I hate Spurs. I will knock off 1 mark for Dan Odoi coming on. That's it. That's it. But, you know, even with hindsight, with us scoring the 3rd goal, it just felt like the subs were just a little bit too late. So I'm going to give him a 9. It would have been a 10 had Dan Odoi kept his training jacket on. Dan Odoi did more than Jono. That's facts, Laurie. That's facts. I'm going to give him a 9. Sean Dyche credit, he's improved their fitness. Next game in 9 days, yeah. Now, you know what? I'll tell you this. If Sean Dyche plays that style of football every game, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. There was about 10 minutes where we did the crappy long ball stuff in the first half. But when we put it on the floor, guys, this is what I'm saying about these players. These players are very good. I want to see them play football like they did today. Get it on the floor, play it. There was some just sensational passages of play today. And I just want to make sure they played that. When we box crash, we win. Exactly. Let a midfielder go forward. Let Sangare go forward. Or Sangare holds, then Anderson box crashes. I'm telling you, these players are good. And we still haven't even seen Bakwa. We still haven't seen Douglas Luiz properly. We haven't seen Callum Mwendo get a run. Not that I think he should with Jesus being so good. McAtee's still been crap. He could become good. I'm not flip-flopping, Mike. I'd still change him. I'm not flip-flopping. I'd still change him tomorrow. Forest were completely in control. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Credit to Dyche for holding out on the subs. I don't think he should have held out on the subs. But anyway, but in a way, look, let me give you the argument back for holding out on the subs. We don't have a game till next Monday. We don't have a game till next Monday. So knacker them out. So what? They got like 7-8 days to recover. And before I reveal what you scored, Stone Cold Sean Dyche, there's still 1,000 of you in here, and we're only on 546 likes. If 4 more of you could hit the like button right now, obviously if you haven't already hit it, that would get us up to 550. So please do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Thank you to everyone who's put in the super chats and the coffees today. You guys are absolute legends. Also, make sure you checked out OK Jerseys. Maybe you need some presents for the holidays. You got to be quick though. Get it from OK Jerseys, 15 quid. Always go one size up. All right, let's see what you guys gave Sean Dyche. Drum roll. Do I have a drum roll? Do I have a drum roll? That's not a drum roll. Okay, that's not a drum roll either. You guys went 9 as well. 9. Fair. I'm praying that McAtee comes good for him and us. I want every Forest player to come good, man. Apart from Zinchenko, he can go do one. All right, let's do man of the match. Man of the match. The man of the match. Who do you guys want as your nominees? Or should I just pick for you? I'm gonna put Sangare. I'm gonna put Hudson Odoi. Jesus. Oh, this is a tough one, you know. This is a tough one. And who's the 4th one gonna be? I need a 4th name. Who's the 4th? Murillo? Nico Williams? I put Murillo because I love him. All right, get your votes in. And let's see you guys do. While you're voting, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Grumpy Old Reds will be tomorrow. I know the boys are chatting away in Gore, but like I've got so many Spurs people to cook. I'm actually live in 7 minutes as well over on Hassam's channel. Then I'll be on Never a Foul. I'll send you guys over to the next stream that I'm going to be on. Is there even going to be a Spurs fan on there? I don't know. But there definitely will. I've got Deji at 6 p.m. on Never a Foul. He's getting absolutely bent over by me. No pause. All right. Get your votes in. At the moment, Sangare is landsliding this. He's on 60%. Callum Hudson-Odoi in 2nd place with 28%. Jesus is on 9%. And then Murillo's got 3% of the vote. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3. Yes, Nikki, you can have a shout out. Big up to you, Nick. 3, 2, 1. And with 61% of the vote, you guys have gone for Ibrahim Sangare as your man of the match. So, quick reminder, guys. It finished Forest 3, Spurs 0. You guys want me to say that again? Because, no, I can't say it. It only come from one person.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
And I tried to warn the Spurs fans, and they all called me arrogant. And who do you think you are? I just pointed at the 2 stars. I said, who do you lot think you are? You're Beyonce's bitches. That's all you are. You just get her drinks while she's there filling out your stadium that you couldn't sell out during your own Champions League game. Who do you think you are? Honestly. So, wait, which way round am I here, man? I think... One sec, guys. Yeah, okay, so I'm on Hissam's now. Then I'm on Never a Foul. Let me just check. Let me check. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to send you over to Hissam now. I'm going to be on there in a couple of minutes. And is it this one? It must be this one. It's day the 14th. Yes, it is. All right, cool. Please make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll be live in literally 5 minutes. Then I'll be live again and again and again. 24/7 incoming. I'll see you over there in just a minute. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, you Red Spurs. Hold that.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.